Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to Ella Pastoral. If this is your first time ever coming upon this channel right here, I typically make commentary videos about my favorite books, movies, and TV shows. But today I'm going to be doing something that is a little bit out of my normal niche, and I'm going to be talking about the viral style influencer known as Aliyah. So if you're interested in that, keep on watching. Hi guys, so before I officially go deep into my breakdown of ALIYAHCORE, I just would like to ask you guys to subscribe to my channel and hit the thumbs up button. This video is a really good deep dive and I feel like you guys will like it. So if you want to support my channel and have me making more videos like this, please hit the like and subscribe button, but let's hop into the deep dive. Okay guys, so the reason why I even wanted to make this video in the first place is that this person right here, Aliyah, she goes by Aliyah's Interlude on her social media sites. She is consistently bashed on YouTube, TikTok, and to be honest, a plethora of different social media websites always. So I practically wanted to make a video talking about her controversies and why people don't like her and why I feel like all of the hate that Aliyah gets is really unwarranted. And yeah, so I'm going to be making a sim that is based off her iconic ALIYAHCORE style while practically telling you guys about her rise to fame and why people just don't like her. So I'm pretty sure Aliyah broke into our mainstream consciousness about 1 or 2 years ago, but the main platform that led her to her success was TikTok. She started posting videos of herself in her very unique, very cultivated outfits. And at first, people really started bashing her, and people kept saying that, oh, she's a weirdo, ALIYAHCORE is ugly, da 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 da. And you know, being a black woman on any social media sites is already hard enough. But if you're a black woman that wants to engage in non-black style choices, you get consistently bashed. Like if you are a black woman that entertains themselves by watching anime or wearing goth fashion, people are like, oh, you're acting white, you hate yourself, da 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 da. That's how they were treating Aliyah. But Aliyah, unlike a lot of these social media influencers, didn't take the backlash. She decided to still post her outfits. She decided to still be who she was, and that was very unique to see because most of the time somebody on TikTok will post their unique style choices and get bullied off the platform, but Aliyah was like, you guys are not about to bully me. And I really feel like her attitude towards this situation comes from the fact that she was raised in New York, because if I was getting the hate that Aliyah was getting, I would be off social media for a long time. I remember one of the first controversies that I saw from Aliyah was the fact that she wore this outfit right here where she was like wearing a bikini and snow boots to the beach. And everybody was like, this is corny, this is ugly. But to be honest, I personally didn't like it, but I also didn't find reason to hate it, you know? Because when it comes to fashion, there are going to be different opinions on stuff. And I really thought I thought the outfit was giving camp, but everybody was bullying her. And then she had to defend herself by saying, like, the Kardashians did it. The Kardashians did it and it was giving camp when they did it. So why is it that when I do it and I add my own spin to it, it's a problem? And now that Aliyah, you know, she's stuck through all of the bullying, she's made her way through the cycles of social media where, you know, influencers typically fall off, and she stayed for about a couple years now. People are starting to like ALIYAHCORE. People are starting to imitate ALIYAHCORE and make outfits inspired by ALIYAHCORE. And what I like so much about Aliyah is that despite the fact that she was bullied, like, I'm gonna just be putting tweets and comments on the screen for y'all and even some TikTok videos, but Shawty was being bullied, but despite all of this, she was able to keep true to herself and was even able to take her creation of hers, this ALIYAHCORE movement, and move it to incorporate it with other celebrities. She's also been doing this with a lot of other influencers on social media. So because of the fact that she's been doing this, we've just been seeing so many people promoting ALIYAHCORE. So we have to give Aliyah credit in the fact that she's been able to stay relevant while so many people haven't. Recently, she's been going around on her, I'm gonna just call it her ALIYAHCORE tour, and has been dressing a lot of celebrities in her style. Like, one of my favorite examples of this is how she was able to dress Lizzo in her ALIYAHCORE outfits. And we just seriously have to give Aliyah credit for being able to stay relevant despite all of the controversies, the backlash, the fact that she's literally going and dressing mainstream celebrities just goes to show you how influential she is. I even think that she went and styled Aria. I'm so sorry for butchering her name, but she is this popular Afrobeats artist that's really making waves in the Afrobeats genre right now. So she isn't just doing this ALIYAHCORE with Americans, she's going international with it. But now I really want to talk about why people don't like ALIYAHCORE and what ALIYAHCORE is. So as you guys can see by this montage of pictures that I'm putting on the screen, ALIYAHCORE is a collage of different fashion styles. The most, noticeable fashion styles are the Harajuku fashion style and the Y2K fashion style. I also feel like what makes ALIYAHCORE different from other styles that are being pushed around is the fact that it's a mix of Y2K and Harajuku, and the fact that it's being seen on a black girl. Typically, when it comes to fashions that black girls popularize, we typically have like the hoochie mama aesthetic or the baddie aesthetic. Like those are the aesthetics that we typically see black women in the face of. But Aliyah said, I am inspired by both Japanese aesthetics and Y2K, and I want to make it my own, because there's a huge controversy that's going on right now on Twitter. But people are like, you didn't invent this, you're stealing this. But Aliyah never said that she invented all of these styles. She said that she gets her influences from both Harajuku style, Y2K, but she makes it her own. And I just want to talk about the most recent scandal that happened. The most recent controversy that even caused me to make this video in the first place was the fact that people were saying that ALIYAHCORE isn't an original concept and that we have to stop giving credit to Aliyah for practically, making this concept. And the reason why everyone is saying this is that a fashion influencer company, I'm pretty sure they're Asian, released these 4 pictures on their Instagram. And everybody who saw these pictures were like, hey, doesn't this look like ALIYAHCORE? And Aliyah herself was like, yeah, LOL, it does. And I'm just going to be putting these pictures on the screen for you guys. And I want you guys to look at these pictures and tell me that if you didn't know about, Harajuku style or this and that, you wouldn't believe that this is ALIYAHCORE. Like, if you aren't someone who is actually in the fashion world and you only knew fashion from TikTok, you would look at this and be like, oh yeah, this reminds me of the popular influencer known as Aliyah. It was like a silly, harmless comment in my opinion. But everybody took this silly, harmless comment and decided to practically start bullying Aliyah for it. And let me just read you some of these tweets so you guys can understand what I'm talking about when I say that people are so ingenuous when it comes to Aliyah. So this creator said, what the hell is ALIYAHCORE? I just tried to figure it out and it looks like Y2K wave wear, and someone is claiming to have invented it. Then somebody replied to that person saying, she never claimed to invent it, it's just that that's what she calls her style. She cited her inspiration plenty of times. Then that same person replied, the conversations popping up in my feed were people saying she copied for something that she created. If that's what people are assigning to her rather than what she's claiming, that's a whole different thing. And that's what I feel like the biggest problem is. A lot of Aliyah's fans are super zealous in supporting her. And I get supporting Aliyah because Shawty has had such a hard time ever since she went viral, but people are attacking Aliyah and they're not attacking her fans. And when they are trying to tell her fans that they're doing a little too much, they also say some very underhanded stuff to Aliyah. A lot of the controversy, I feel like, is a lot of people who aren't Aliyah fans not understanding that she jokes around because they don't know who Aliyah is. They don't know that Aliyah be joking around. So Aliyah said, they could have asked me to model, like just trying to make a joke like, y'all can't say that I wouldn't look good in this fashion. And this person, Juliana, said, some of these comments, ALIYAHCORE is a fusion of Harajuku and Y2K. You didn't invent this style and it's unfair that your followers are discrediting an Asian designer that's been doing it for years. But my issue is, right? We all know that Aliyah didn't make these fashion styles. She herself repeatedly on every Q&A that she does has said, oh yeah, my fashion style is a combination of these two. Like, I feel like nobody else is doing a combination of Y2K and Harajuku. Like, we can tell that her style is uniquely her own. And somebody said, y'all saying this is ALIYAHCORE, but Dominico has been doing this aesthetic and branding for years. Yes, you can tell that, whatchamacallit, that the style that Aliyah has been wearing has obvious influences, but the fact that she has her own spins makes it her own, And I really feel like people are only doing this to Aliyah because she's confident about her stuff. Like, she's repeatedly said that it's not like this is a new invention. It's a rebranding of old things and making it her own. But you guys will consistently come for her and be like, don't you know somebody else has done it? And especially since she's a black girl wearing these aesthetics, it makes it a completely different thing. Well, it doesn't make it a completely different thing, but it adds a new flavor to it. So I just wanted to bring you what Aliyah said to this whole controversy, because I feel like her little cute kiki was taken out of proportion. So she said, not saying I invented the style, but I would have loved to model for the brand because I see a lot of my personal style in it. Plus, a lot of people saw it and thought of me. I just think it would have been good marketing. And personally, for me, I feel like it would have been a good move for Aliyah to model this. Obviously, I'm not saying that every company is entitled to, work with these social media influencers, but Aliyah has started to really gain a following. And if she would have modeled for this company, it would have been a good look for both. So I just don't understand why people are so mad that an influencer wants to model for a company that she feels like aligns with her branding and her style. Because I feel like for me, right, I don't have a unique style, but let's say I wear a lot of African inspired clothes and I see an African boutique, I'd be like, yo, guys, doesn't this low-key remind y'all of me? I would really hope y'all wouldn't turn around and like, African style has been around for so long, da 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 da. And I also want to say that people are just not being serious, because when Nicki Minaj started wearing Harajuku fashion and she started calling it like Harajuku Barbie fashion, no one was saying, oh, she stole this, she stole this, she stole this. She just made it her own, and she still gave credit to where the style came from. I just feel like this whole controversy boils down to the fact that people don't like to see dark-skinned women be confident, because a lot of the arguments that I'm seeing are, oh, she stole this, but she never stole it. She always gave credit. Like literally every other post she has to say, this is Harajuku fashion, this is Y2K fashion. And I really feel like Aliyah is introducing a whole lot of people to these fashion styles. Like we all know TikTok introduces olden things from the early 2000s and even the 80s to the young audience, like the Gen Z or Gen Alpha as they call it, to these fashion styles. So I just don't understand why it's a problem when other people bring olden stuff back to a new generation, but when Aliyah does it, it's the worst thing to happen. So yeah, I really want to get it off my chest, because Aliyah gets into controversies every couple of months because people think that she's stealing Harajuku fashion and Y2K fashion. And I just feel like Shawty's so unproblematic. And the only reason why people hate her is because she wants to be confident. So yeah, I just wanted to make a video defending Aliyah. I feel like she deserves, to be treated like a person. I feel like people need to chill on her because she's not doing anything problematic. So yeah, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more deep dives or breakdowns, please subscribe. It really means a lot. If you guys have any of your own comments about this ALIYAHCORE controversy, let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely see you guys in the next one. Bye.